It's brought to you by WHOU and WFKT, by Bowers Funeral Home, the County Federal Credit Union, TNT, Northern Maine Community College, Scoville Building Supply, FAP Body, United Insurance, J. McLaughlin Construction, Daigle Oil Company, Priority Auto Sales, Rick Hannigan Plumbing, Cushman & Sons, KVHC, County Ag and Turf, Houlton Tire and Steelstone, Maine Equipment, Griffith Ford, Napa and Coastal Auto Parts, Pat's Pizza, Madigan Home Healthcare, Pioneer Times, Pioneer Broadband, Thompson and Hamill, Aroostook Limousines, Huber Engineered Woods, Jeans Electronics, County Physical Therapy, Katahdin Trust Company, White Smiles, Maine Baseball Academy, S.W. Collins, Nortrax, Herring Brothers. Now let's go down to the floor.
3, 2, 1, you're live.
Welcome to Alumni Gymnasium, where we are treated to a doubleheader today. Two great games between the Houlton Shires and Lady Shires versus the Old Town Coyotes. Welcome, and with me today is Chris Putnam.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Happy to be here. We just narrowly avoided disaster, let's say, because neither you or I are very technically oriented, let's call it that. But we did get through it.
Yes, we've had a lot of time to prepare for this game. We've just been kind of sitting here doing nothing.
Thanks to a little help, but we're going to be treated to some good basketball today. Two really good games here that are going to be streamed. Starting off with the Houlton Lady Shires against the Old Town Coyotes. Old Town coming in here, one of the better teams in Class B girls, one of the preseason favorites. Houlton going to have their hands cut out for them. Old Town is a team that is on most people's short list, Chris, to go all the way. So the Lady Shires is going to be tested today.
Well, this will be a lot of points for the Shire Towners should they be able to come up with a win tonight against the Old Town Coyotes. They are, as you said before, a very, very strong team and again a favorite. So it's going to look awfully good to put a W in the column for the Shire Towners if they can do that tonight.
Yep, this Old Town team, very young, but a team that a lot of people, like I said, have pointed to go a long ways. They started out 3-2. They lost to Waterville early in the season, and they lost to a very strong Herman team. Both those teams, I think Waterville's just got one loss. They lost to Presque Isle, and the Herman girls, I don't believe, have lost. So two tough losses for Old Town. Our Lady Shires playing really well, starting out 4-2. I think if you ask Coach Cram, what would you take 4-2 at the Christmas break? I think he would have been very happy with that. We talked about it, and he said he would have been happy to get 3-3. So 4-2 is a bonus. They're coming off a huge win last Saturday. They haven't played since then. They went down to Ellsworth, long bus ride to Ellsworth, and were able to come out with a W. So they've had some time to get ready for this Old Town team, and going to be an interesting game for sure.
I say we're going to have our hands full doing the broadcasting today. Both of these teams move up and down the floor fairly quickly. They're pretty aggressive on the offensive side, and of course the boards will be key in tonight's game.
Yes, absolutely. Taking care of the ball for the Lady Shires. That's been an issue for them a little bit. And Old Town is a really good defensive team. They force a lot of turnovers, and they make it really difficult to score the ball. So that's going to be one of the big tests for Houlton for sure. Why don't we take about a 2-minute break, and we'll bring it back and talk a little bit more about each team. We'll take a 2-minute break here on WHOU.
It may be cold and snow-covered outside.
All right, excellent. Maybe pull Rob back another tick or two, but we're just about...
Aroostook Limousines and Ace Rent-A-Car get you there in style. Aroostook Limousines has 8 and 12-passenger limousines and a 20-passenger party bus for evenings out, proms, weddings, birthdays, concerts, whatever the celebration. Travel anywhere in-state. And Ace Rent-A-Car specializes in insurance rentals and has locations in Presque Isle, Houlton, and Patton at Savage Paint and Body. Ace offers everything from compact cars to vans. Ace Rent-A-Car. We do it right and we make it easy. Reach both businesses at 768-7368.
Hello, this is Tony Bowers at Bowers Funeral, and we want to wish good luck to all area basketball teams, boys and girls, as you strive for the gold ball at the end of the season. We are proud to be a part of your communities and our family serving your family since 1900. Good luck, play hard, and above all, be good sportsmen.
Be good for Nana, okay?
I love you. That's not me.
A moment like this is decades in the making. The County Federal Credit Union, partnering with you to achieve financial success so you can enjoy the moments that matter. CountyFCU.org.
But don't get buried this winter. Sear & Sons Repair has the power to keep you on the road with Fisher snowplows. Sear & Sons Repair service their sales, and they also have on-site parts for breakdowns or emergencies. For the best customer service, visit Sear & Sons Repair at 7 Sugarloaf Street in Houlton. Call 532-9147.
Welcome back to Alumni Gymnasium, where we're just about 2 minutes and 30 seconds before the game. Before the start of the game. Let's talk about the Old Town Coyotes here for a minute, Chris.
Okay.
So they start two seniors and 3 juniors. Very, very quick team, guard-oriented. Actually, they start 2 sophomores. I was looking at the boys' roster.
Right.
Madeline Arsenault, who's a sophomore guard. Madeline Emerson, who's a sophomore guard. Lexi Thibodeau, another sophomore, but she's a big. And Sydney Loring is a sophomore, so a very young team. And Claudia Damboy, who's a senior. So just one senior on the team. Like to get up and down, like we mentioned. They like to press. For the Shires, they have been successful. They have mixed up their starters a little bit. They've had some sickness lately, so to be interested. I'm not sure who the 5th starter is going to be today. In Ellsworth, it was Drew Warman. Olivia Henderson starts for them. Tegan Ewings is the senior who starts for them. Mia Henderson, just a sophomore. Their leading scorer from last year, starts for them. And typically Abby Worthley and Becca Howe. If Abby's healthy, it'll probably be Abby, and the Warman girl will be coming off the bench. Drew Warman, had an impressive young freshman, had a really good game down at Ellsworth. This is going to be Houlton's biggest test of the season. Maybe you could probably make a case for Presque Isle being a big test as well. They had to go up there, and Presque Isle came out with a W. Presque Isle girls are always tough in their gym.
That was a tough game.
Yeah.
They played very, very hard. The Shire Towners played very, very hard and just couldn't come up with it at the very end.
Right. And so the officials today are Mr. Dave Day, Mr. Frank Frost, and Mr. Brad Alla. So three quality officials. And
Great.
we'll take it down to the floor here for the national anthem. And the starting lineups.
Our next games are Monday, December 30th versus John Bass. JV girls at 3 p.m., JV boys at 4:30 p.m., varsity boys at 6 p.m., and varsity girls at 7:30 p.m. Congratulations to our hockey team today. They defeated Marana Cook 4-0.
Win for the hockey team today, Chris?
Big win. 4-0.
Welcome to Alumni Gymnasium for today's game between the Old Town Coyotes and our Houlton Shire Towners.
Ooh.
The officials for this contest are Mr. Day, Mr. Frost, and Mr. Alla. Houlton High School places sportsmanship as a high priority to support the players, coaches, and officials. The Coyotes are coached by Heather Richards, Dana Maxon, and Jay Adams. The Shire Towners are
Great job by Mariah Brewer there.
Wonderful, beautiful, beautiful song. Beautiful rendition.
Coach's daughter, Coach Brewer's daughter, and I don't know if were you an Aroostook Idol judge once?
I was not.
No?
No.
You've judged a lot of things.
I judged a lot of things, but I did happen to miss that particular contest.
Yeah.
Was she in it?
Yeah, she was. She did pretty well, I believe.
Yeah. She's very, very talented, very talented. We're about ready to get underway. They kind of kept it under wraps who was going to be starting for the Shiretowners tonight. Now we have the starters announced, and they are out on the floor ready for the tip-off. This should be interesting from the very first start of the game. They're lined up and ready. We got the sneakers all cleaned off, and here we go. Tip is up. Controlled by Old Town.
Arsenault's going to bring it down, go right to the basket.
Out of bounds.
Worthley couldn't quite corral that rebound. It's going to stay. Looks Houlton's going the other way. The official pointed that it was Old Town's ball, but he corrected it. So here comes Olivia Henderson bringing the ball up. Houlton usually runs a lot of motion offense. Ball goes over to Mia Henderson. She looks. Nothing there. Going to reverse the ball out top to Howe. Over to Abby Worthley. Good ball reversal. Great move. Couldn't quite finish. Becca Howe on the offensive glass, but it's blocked by Damboy.
That's where the boards are going to come in awfully handy a little bit later on in the game. Those points are going to count. Stolen ball.
Good D by Becca Howe there. Becca's played really well for them this year. Had the game-winning basket against Southworth.
She stole it right back. She got it stolen from her. She turned around and took the ball right back on the other end of the floor. That's the way to play.
Houlton trying to probe and be patient. Old Town playing straight man. Abby Worthley with the long three. Can't quite knock it down. Follows the shot, but not there. Arsenault pushes the ball up.
Still looking for the first points of the game. Still no points scored. Shiretowners have the ball again. They're pushing it forward.
Good look there by Lexi Thibodeau. Just couldn't quite finish. Balls to Tegan Ewings over to Olivia Henderson at the top of the key. Pretty good ball pressure by Arsenault. Kicks it out to Tegan Ewings. Not there. Good rebound, though, by Mia Henderson. Becca Howe.
Ooh.
Had a great look. Left-handed layup. Couldn't knock it in. Maddie Arsenault pushing it up.
A lot of time off between games. Kind of probably you're not quite as sharp on the first couple of shots, and it'll take a little while for the girls to get warmed up, and before you know it, those will start sinking.
You gotta like Houlton's defense right now. They're really doing a good job putting some pressure on the shots. Houlton's going to bring it up. Olivia Henderson. Looks like Abby Worthley's going to play the one for now. They ran the backdoor play. That's been good to them over the years. Ball goes back out to Worthley, over to Olivia Henderson. Looks inside to Howe, decides not to throw it. Good ball pressure by Maddie Emerson for Old Town. Ball over to Tegan Ewins. They switch. Nice defense there by Emerson.
Decided to slow up and wait for everybody else to get there and set up a play. Probably a wise move. There were a lot of white shirts underneath that hoop at the time. Move it inside. There's the first 2 points.
Yep, little flex cut layup.
Old Town draws first blood.
Sydney Loring with the layup. Nice cut and a good finish. Old Town does a good job pressuring the ball. Olivia Henderson with a long three.
Three-pointer. Boom, it goes. That's 3 points for Olivia.
Yeah, she's leading. She's one of the leading three-point shooters in the conference, I believe. Very confident on that shot.
Almost a steal. Almost a steal. Very aggressive on defense are the Shiretowners. They got a steal. And pushing it forward, looking for the layup. It's good and a foul.
Nice play by Abby Worthley. She anticipated the flex cut down on the baseline and jumped it and then took it coast to coast. If you're going to foul, if you're an Old Town player, you want to foul before that.
Right.
You don't want them getting the in one. Good finish there by Abby Worthley.
Excellent, excellent. So she'll go to the foul line and she'll get a 1-and-1.
Typically, she's a really good free throw shooter. And that's always a kiss of death when I say that. I should never say it.
Oh, just couldn't control the ball. Out of bounds. Going to be Old Town ball. Old Town will take over. 5-2 currently. 5-2. Shiretowners over the Old Town Coyotes. Bound to change back and forth here today. We'll keep an eye on it.
Maddie Emerson bringing it up. Old Town running flex. And Houlton's doing a nice job. First time around, they got a layup out of it, but Houlton's defended it since then. Nice ball screen.
Little push off there. And a travel called. Travel against the Coyotes.
Little shuffle that time.
Shiretowners will get the ball.
Lexi Thibodeau with the shuffle.
Still 5-2. Still 5-2 Shiretowners. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left in the first quarter.
Houlton doing a nice job defensively right now.
Fumbled pass. She picked it up before half court.
Good job getting to it, though, by Becca Howe. Lots of ball pressure here by Old Town. Houlton would be well served to maybe try to go backdoor a little bit.
Looking. Oh, they drew a couple of people out and left it open. Enough for the shot. There's a foul under the basket.
Yeah, it's going to go against Old Town.
So that 3 points is going to count.
Yep, it does. Not sure who that. Houlton's going to get the ball back too. So not quite sure who that foul was on Claudia D'Amboy. This one.
I haven't seen the score go up on the board yet. I think they're discussing that, whether or not that three-pointer would count.
Yeah, I think Houlton would rather have the three-pointer. Yeah, he just gave it to him.
3 points. There we go.
Of course, a couple unhappy Old Town fans.
Right.
Didn't like that call. Old Town going to zone up on the inbounds here, looks like. Houlton gets
and
a great
another
look.
one and in.
Becca
Wow.
Howe, good out of bounds play there. Houlton, things are going great for them. Coach Graham got to be real happy at this point. Ball goes to Emerson. She's over on the wing. Swings it to Lexi Thibodeau. Lexi with the nice move left. That's a tough shot.
She gets it.
Beautiful shot by Lexi Thibodeau. Great take.
A lot of great touch on that ball. She just took it right up in there and then woof, right in.
Be interested to know if she's left-handed. If she's not, that's a really tough shot. Houlton back into motion. Offenson. Mia Henderson with the long three. Becca Howe almost gathers the rebound. Goes to D'Amboy. Kicks it over to Hannah Richards.
And a stolen ball. But a foul called.
Yep. And Coach Graham not happy with that one. I didn't really see it. I had my head down in the book trying to give up 2 points from a couple plays ago. Yeah, little contact there.
Yeah, there was contact. There was no argument. She didn't argue at all. She said, "Oh yeah, I know."
Her coach did though.
I did.
That's how those coaches are.
They can argue. Oh, there we go.
Hannah Richards with the long shot. Nothing there.
There's
Good
a rebound. Back out.
Over to Lexi Thibodeau. Nice take there. Beautiful take by Maddie Emerson.
Right through the middle and right up into the hoop.
Houlton had a little bit of trouble this year, Chris, on the defensive glass, boxing out because they're not real big. They all need to box out.
They're going to try and be a little patient, but the open shot is the open shot. Took it and rebounded.
Not a bad shot by Tegan Ewens, just didn't knock it down. Hannah Richards pushing it up. Nice hesitation dribble there by Richards. Good job by Tegan Ewings, keeping her in front. Ball goes over to Thibodeau. Thibodeau with a nice left-handed move. Rebound over to Mia Henderson. Up to Tegan Ewens. She's looking to run. Old Town does a nice job in transition defense there. Ball goes out to Olivia Henderson at the top of the key. Over to Worthley on the wing. She's going to look inside Howe, but it's not there. Back over to Mia Henderson at the top of the key. They're going to make sure they stay in Olivia Henderson's jock now. She's hit 2 threes already. Nice skip pass there by Becca Howe. Ooh. Great look, just couldn't knock it down.
Still 10-6. Score still 10-6 Shiretowners. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Maddie Emerson on the wing. Nothing there. She kicks it out. Kicks it to Sydney Loring. Nothing there. Over to Hannah Richards.
They're calling plays.
Double screen off the baseline. Houlton does a nice job defending it. Tegan Ewings with the good defense. Almost jumped that passing lane to get a steal.
Another step. Another step. She would have had it.
Yep. Good offer. We get some subs coming into the game. Kennedy Buzzio checking in for Houlton. And Gabrielle Cody checking in for Old Town. And somebody else checked in for Old Town. Number 2, and that's going to be Maddie Arsenault checking back into the game. Ball goes to Cody at the top of the key. Kennedy Buzzio kind of daring her to shoot. Ball goes over to Maddie Emerson. Over to Hannah Richards. That's a long one. Quick trigger by Hannah Richards. Good looking stroke there for sure.
She had room, just enough room to get that shot off, and it was a swish.
Old Town into a nice little run here. 7-0 run for Old Town.
Three-pointer.
I think her foot was on the line that
Was
time.
it?
Yep, good offer though. Nice inside-outside action by Houlton out to Mia Henderson out to Tegan Ewings. Good ball reversal by Old Town. Nice move by Hannah Richards. A lot of contact there.
Yeah, and there's the foul. She got away with it the first time. She didn't get away with it the second time.
Right. Hannah Richards is a smooth customer. Nice move by her.
Right.
They didn't put that 2 points up yet, though.
Good aggressive defense. She's going to sit down for a minute and talk things over and try not to get in too much foul trouble. She's already got a couple.
Drew Warman checked in to the game for Houlton. I missed her before. Drew, a really good-looking freshman.
And foul shot's good.
Tie game, new ball game.
Didn't take long to catch up, did it? A lot of work, and here they come again.
Mia Henderson on the wing. Yeah, that's going to be a block. We're going to take this opportunity, Chris, to talk about the County PT health report. Everybody's healthy for both teams, the County PT injury report, and that's nice to see. Early in the season still, nobody beat up, everybody healthy. Abby Worthley was sick last game, but she's back today.
Oh, we've got a call.
Yeah, they called a push-off there on Sam Condon. Team control. They looked to lob it. I didn't really see what happened, but
I couldn't either.
She must have arm-barred her maybe. Not sure what happened.
Contact where we weren't looking, where the ball wasn't going, but it was, so it was off the ball.
Yep.
There was contact, though. You still can't have that. No contact. It's a no-contact sport.
It's supposed to be, but
Yes.
It really isn't.
And long shot.
Long three that time. Couldn't quite knock it down. That was Hannah Richards with that three.
Sarah-Towner's looking to set up a play.
Yeah, they're going to be patient here. 15 seconds. They might even want to go one shot if they're able. And that way you go in, and at least at the end of the quarter, you're tied.
And, boy, we're down to 4. We're going to have to take that shot pretty quick. Just in time. Oh, a little long.
Got to like Old Town's defense there, that last possession. So at the end of one, it's 12-12. We will be back in 60 seconds on WHOU.
Welcome to Jerry's
County Ag and Turf Supply is at its new home on 7 Dow Siding Road in Caribou, offering the same great service. Randy and Jerry are working hard to supply the county with the best products. They offer Blue Seal Feed, Sentinel, Inspire, and Dynasty and Triple Crown for your equine, Home Fresh Extra Egg and Multi-Flock Pellets, and Crumples and Mealworm for your poultry, Entrust Pet Food for your cat or dog, Minerals for your beef and dairy. They have feed for all your livestock. County Ag and Turf Supply also has wood pellets, lubricants, and of course, Willow the Blue Seal Rabbit on the premises. Stop by County Ag and Turf Supply today.
Want that special item for this year's high school basketball season to show your team support? Cushman & Sons, locally owned and operated in Presque Isle, has team sportswear and will do custom embroidery, screen printing, logo design, digital and printing, as well as banners, decals, and other vinyl works. Cushman & Sons also can design trophies, awards, and add specialty items. Cushman & Sons, 764-3833 or CushmanandSonsInc.com. And don't forget to visit and like their Facebook page. If you can think it, Cushman & Sons will say, yeah, we can do that.
Old Town came storming back. You could really see Old Town's defensive intensity, Chris. That last possession, Houlton really couldn't get much of a shot. They forced him into a long one. They were lucky to get any shot off at all, really.
Right, and that's where they're famous, and what they're famous for is being able to put enough pressure on so that they can make up some points, and they needed to at that time. Brought it right back to a tie ball game at 12-12, taking into the second quarter now.
Great offense there. Abby Worthley with the nice slot pass to Becca Howe. Becca with that nice left hand. Becca Howe has a great left hand, able to finish around the rim with either hand. It's such an advantage when you can use both hands.
Right, and she is an expert at that. Coach wants to talk to the guards. He's got them over here as the shot is up. Rebounded by the Shire Towners.
Nice take by Mia Anderson.
Yeah, tried, couldn't quite get it.
Hannah Richards with the push. That's good D there by Drew Warman. Made her take a tough shot. Houlton's got some
way
numbers.
down court. Decided not to take it, put it back out, and we've got to travel.
Tough break there. That's the one we see a lot. Yeah, ball went into the post, and Mia Henderson kicked it out to Warman. She tried to show and yell, a little shot fake and go to the hoop, but didn't put that ball down quite quick enough.
Right. That happens all the time, doesn't it?
It does. That's the most common travel right there. See, I know you know about basketball. I knew that.
Just a little bit.
Becca Howe tried to jump the pass lane for the steal.
Very
not
close.
able to get it.
No good. Off the rim and out of bounds. It's going to be a Houlton ball.
Yep. Drew Warman going to bring it up. Old Town going to play man-to-man. Drew Warman handoff to Olivia Henderson. Houlton running the dribble drive now. Looking to hit a seam and kick it to somebody for a shot. Ball goes to Mia Henderson. Out to Abby Worthley. Over to Olivia. They do a better job closing out on her. She's been knocking down shots. Long three by Mia Henderson. In and out. Good hustle play by Olivia Henderson there.
Oh, yeah. There was no reason for Houlton to get that ball except for her pure hustle. Another three-pointer.
Toe was on the line. Tough break. Good kick out there. Beautiful pass by Becca Howe out to Drew Warman, and she knocked down the shot. That's a big bucket for the Shires.
Two-pointer that was there.
Yep. Just the toe. The toe was on the line that time.
Old Town looking for anybody, somebody to move or to get the ball to, and it's taking a little bit of work.
Ball goes over to Dan Boyd. Back to Maddie Emerson. Maddie Arsenault cutting through, not there. Over to Lexi Thibodeau. Steal by Becca Howe.
Steal, there we go. That 4-point differential there, the 16-12, kind of took a little bit of wind out of the sails of Old Town just for a few minutes here. We'll see if they can get it back together.
Yeah,
if Houlton keeps scoring.
Houlton sees back a little bit of momentum. Ball goes over to Mia Henderson. Travel. Those are the turnovers that kill you. The unforced ones, the travels, those are the ones you got to make sure you clean up. Sydney Loring checking back into the game, and she's going to give Maddie Arsenault a break. I think if you talked to Coach Graham before this game and said, hey, would you be happy 2 minutes into the second quarter being up 4, I think he'd take that all day long. So Old Town running, flatten it out. Hannah Richards over to Maddie Emerson. Over to Sydney Loring. Down to Hannah Richards again. And long three. Good defense there by Drew Warman. Pretty good closeout. Old Town trying to trap.
Kick the ball.
Yeah, Old Town has started here in the last few possessions when Houlton's got a defensive rebound. They're trying to jam it, double team it. They weren't doing that at first. They were flying back. Now they're trying to pressure the guards in the backcourt a little bit and see if they can get some turnovers. They almost got one right there. They do a nice job, Old Town does, up pressure in the passing lanes. There's a nice backdoor cut.
Had to pass it back out. Too much pressure on the inside. Too many green shirts. Looking with a nice clean shot. Bang!
Good skip by Abby Worthley. Beautiful pass. Mia Henderson knocks down the three. Her first bucket of the game. Ball goes over to Hannah Richards. Old Town setting down screens over to Dan Boy. Over to Sydney Loring. Little flex offense again for Old Town. Ball goes back to Lexi Thibodeau with the shot. Couldn't quite knock it down. Hannah Richards with the rebound, though. She's going to get to the line for 2 shots.
Right, big foul there.
Holding on a run, though, again. 7-0 run. It was 12-12 here to start the quarter, and they've held Old Town scoreless so far in the quarter.
4 minutes and 39 seconds, and not a hoop, not a basket yet. And not so good on the foul shot. That was no good.
Yeah, Hannah Richards is a really good player. I've heard a lot of good things about her. Just a sophomore.
There you go.
A second. Here comes a little bit of pressure. Becca Howe smartly comes back and helps on that.
Wide open. Another 3-point shot. Sunk it.
Yep, Mia Henderson. Mia can get hot in a hurry. She can score points in a hurry. That's her second 3 of the game.
Yeah, right back to back, too. Yep. Right back to back. So she's got a hot hand in the 3-point zone. Ball goes to Maddie Emerson.
Over to Loring. Nice move. Couldn't make it. Olivia Henderson. Ball goes over to Drew Warman. Houlton back into the dribble drive. Dribble drive's been pretty good to them. They've gotten some open shots out of it. That's a great look there. I don't think she meant to bank it, but Houlton will take it off the board for Olivia Henderson. You're going to see Old Town get a timeout.
We'll take it with them.
Yeah, we'll take it with them. We'll be right back. 24-13 here at Alumni Gymnasium. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Okay, we're back.
And Old Town's going to be bringing Coach Richards talking over on the bench, trying to change some things up here possibly. Houlton with the...
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV.
They're going to stay man. Man has been good to them. One thing I love about Coach Graham, he'll play whatever. He's not married to any defense. Whatever helps him win. You know, some people will stick with man or zone regardless. He mixes it up. There's a nice backdoor cut by Hannah Richards there. Beautiful play. Nice soft touch. You can tell she's a scorer.
Yeah, tough D. She went right up against it, and with the soft touch, got it into the hoop.
Olivia Henderson pushes up the wing. Ball goes to Mia Henderson. Back over to Drew Warman.
Ooh, she had to get rid of it there pretty quick.
Yep. You know, Houlton's going to get a timeout. That's going to be a 30-second. We're going to take it with them. We'll bring it back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
Shiretowners back out on the floor, getting ready for 3 minutes. 3 minutes left in the first half. 24-15 is the score. Shiretowners ball.
Ball goes into Olivia Henderson. Old Town's going to stay man. Over to Mia Henderson on the wing. Down to Emma Swallow, who's checked into the game. Emma, a real promising-looking freshman. Really high basketball IQ, good shooter, too. Ball goes to Olivia Henderson out front. Old Town's cranked up their defense a little bit. Good move by Mia. Nice left-handed take. She draws a foul. She's going to get to the line for two.
Want to see, they came out with a little bit more aggression this time around. Old Town has been, I don't want to say they've been flat on their feet, but they've been a little bit flat.
Yeah,
and
Holton's got some good looks, and they've hit a lot of three balls too. But yeah, right. You can see their defensive intensity certainly picked up on that trip. Mia Henderson, though, with a nice drive to the basket, she's going to earn a trip to the line out of it.
She picked away and got through and right up into the middle. Almost made it go.
She sticks the first free throw, which puts Houlton back up by 10, 25-15. Second one's good as well, 26-15.
Famous Henderson free throws.
Yep.
Whole family's good.
Yeah, her dad could shoot them too. He could shoot anything. He didn't miss many shots, I can tell you.
Yeah,
ball goes to Dan Boy, back over to Emerson. She's dribbling around, over to Hannah Richards. Hannah with the shot fake. Good D by Drew Warman. Nice cut, though, by Hannah Richards. Probably could have been in one there. Nice move by Hannah Richards.
Right, big difference in how Old Town has come out now after that last timeout, how fast they are playing and much more aggressive all the way around. That one's good.
Mia Henderson on fire. She's got 11 points in the quarter. Puts Houlton up 12. Nice cut there by Emerson. That's a foul on Mia Henderson. Yeah, Houlton's been, when the ball goes to the wing and the person cuts in front of you, that's a face cut, and that's a defensive no-no. That's like, you probably knew that anyway. I'm going to give you a little basketball tutorial here. I do that with Tweety, too. So
you can tell
don't take offense.
Everybody needs that basketball tutorial. That's why they all tune in, is to hear your knowledge.
Well, I don't think so. Not
That's
really.
True.
But I think a lot of it's they tune in to hear me listen, give Tim a hard time.
Right.
I think people enjoy that, really. He needs it once in a while.
That's true, too.
Emerson misses the first one, but they started to face cut Houlton a couple times,
right.
and they've gotten 2. They got a layup last time. This time they got 2 free throws out of it.
Yeah.
Good, nice hard cut there, and Emerson sticks a second free throw to pull them back to within 11, 29-18 Houlton. Ball goes to Warman, over to Kennedy Buzzio.
Wide open.
Yeah.
And boom.
And that's a shot she's going to make. Kennedy Buzzio can make 15-footers. And she had time to eat a chicken sandwich there and shoot it. She knocked it down.
Yep. When you get all that kind of time to kind of watch and look and plan your shot, you can make it happen. Houlton almost stealing the ball. She turns around, great pass, and just off the backboard and around the rim and out. Houlton gets the ball back, good rebound.
Houlton dodged a bullet there. They had a great look, couldn't knock it down.
All alone under the basket almost. Tied up.
Yep, tough break there. Emma Swallow had a great look, good pass by Olivia Henderson. A little bit of contact, but not enough. You got to finish that. You got to make that shot. Houlton up 13 here, and I don't think anybody, at least on the Houlton staff, I don't believe they thought they were going to be up 13. They're happy.
None of us were expecting this at this point in the game.
A lot of game left, though. Old Town's a good team.
Geez, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ball goes over to Emerson. Good contest there by Mia Henderson. Rebound by Dan Boy.
Oh, it didn't go for him.
Good job by Olivia Henderson. Olivia Henderson's scrappy. She gets a lot of rebounds for a guard. That's going to be a blocking foul. That's going to go against Lexi Thibodeau, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if that's a one-on-one or if that's just 6.
Oh, where are we at in the fouls? Looks like they got a few over there.
Yeah, they've got that was their 6, so it'll be one-on-one on the next one.
Yep. 43 seconds left. It's going to be to the halftime. 43 seconds to half.
Yeah, Houlton going to go one shot here, and smartly so. They're happy as anything to go in with the 13-point lead.
Boys, oh boys, yes.
Or more. They can score here.
They got enough time. Looks like they want to keep it and want to get the last shot off.
Yep. They're going to go one for sure. Just got to take care of it. You don't want to turn. If you're going to turn it over down on the baseline. Don't turn it over out by half court where they can get a layup.
Right.
Olivia Henderson, Drew Warman, both solid ball handlers.
And that's a carry.
It's not the end of the world, though. It's a dead ball turnover. You don't mind those.
2.3 seconds left. Going to be tough to get a shot. But
set your defense. If you're Houlton, you don't want to foul. You want to make them throw a long one in. That's too easy there. They left somebody wide open.
Yep.
Maddie Emerson. She had to make the shot, but Houlton was confused a little bit defensively. Emerson caught it and drilled the 3. So it's 31-21 at halftime, and we're going to take a 2-minute break and bring it back on WHOU.
Out here, builders choose Advantech products to provide a durable base that helps prevent bouncing and warping. So in here, you can enjoy the beauty of luxurious finished floors without worrying about pops, squeaks, or creaks. Because out here, and in here, there's no better sound than the peace and quiet that comes from Advantech products. The flat-out best for a quiet, stiff floor.
Excellence at ground level is what you get with J. McLaughlin Construction in Houlton. Founded in 2012, the company plans the construction of streets, residential areas, and commercial buildings, and they are involved in both public and private projects. Their high-quality work and many years of experience have earned them an excellent reputation and a loyal client base. Regardless of whether you need a detailed plan for a building or would like to build a road, J. McLaughlin Construction is your reliable partner for all your engineering needs. Call J. McLaughlin Construction at 532-6335 or 694-2546.
TheCounty.me, your source for countywide sports, including scores and highlights from the greater Houlton, Presque Isle, and Caribou regions. We also are the source for all the latest daily news and community happenings for readers of the Houlton Pioneer Times, the Star Herald, and the Aroostook Republican and News coverage area. Visit us now on the web at thecounty.me. Thecounty.me, your source for county-wide sports, including scores and highlights from the greater Houlton, Presque Isle, and Caribou regions. We also are the source for all the latest daily news and community happenings for readers of the Houlton.
Sear & Sons Repair has the power to keep you on the road with Fisher snowplows. Sear & Sons Repair service their sales, and they also have on-site parts for breakdowns or emergencies. For the best customer service, visit Sear & Sons Repair at 7 Sugarloaf Street in Houlton or call 532-9147.
Welcome back to Alumni Gymnasium, where we are at the half of a 31-21 Houlton lead over the Old Town Lady Coyotes. With me now is one of my favorite guys in basketball, Mr. Intensity. Okay, Mr. Kyle Parker. Mr. Parker, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if I've ever interviewed you before, but I love talking basketball with you. You're about as knowledgeable about the history of the sport and some of the things that have gone on over the years. Coached at every level, coached Class A, Class B. I think you coached Dean Smith when he was in high school at Foxcroft, one of the all-time great players. And I always appreciate everything you've done for the game. So you're coaching with Garrett Libby now. I think Garrett played AAU for you. How's that going? How's things going so far?
Garrett's doing a heck of a job. He's a young coach who did play for me in AAU. I have to remind myself that he's only 25, and I'm about 50 years older than he is. But he's doing a tremendous job. Kids really have gravitated towards him and like his style of coaching.
Got such a good demeanor, and I always thought that as a player too. His demeanor, just such a positive kid, always smiling, just seemed like a great kid. I don't know him real well, but I've got to know him a little bit because I used to hang out at some of those AAU events back in the day and watch you guys play with Kyle Bouchard and some of the other kids that you used to coach. It seems like he's got a demeanor fit for coaching, because in this day and age, you kind of have to have that demeanor, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's got an excellent demeanor. Low-keyed, but knows when he has to turn it up a little bit, and he's doing a tremendous job.
So you're in the Class B ranks. Like I said, you've coached at different levels. Who are some of the teams you think in B-boys, some of the contenders in B-boys?
Well, you have to start with Caribou. They've got pretty much everything back, although they lost a real good player in Austin Finley. But they're back. They're a year older. The coach has got another year under his belt to implement the things that he tried to do last year and did very successfully. So I'd say they're the team to shoot for. And then I think there's a pack of us that have a chance on any given night.
Right.
Time will tell.
Yep. And of course, Caribou got Kyle Corrigan as their coach, another real young coach. Now, you have coached since, I hate to age you here, I'm going to say 70s, but is it 60s? Probably 60s.
I started coaching in the 70s.
Right.
I started coaching in the 70s.
So you're a guy, you spent a lot of time at the auditorium back when it was the auditorium, and of course at the Cross Center. Talk about a couple really cool memories for you, either as a fan or as a coach at either venue.
Well, I was fortunate to coach a lot of good players, but we had a lot of heartbreaks in the auditorium, and that's the ones that I remember for whatever reason.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm the same way.
We lost in '85 with Dean Smith. He fouled out. I can even remember the time. 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go. We were up. We ended up missing the front end of a 1-and-1. They scored pretty close to the buzzer, and the game went into overtime, and we lost to a very good Callis team with Bobby Campbell and those guys. And then I coached at MCI, and I had Chuck Graham, who was a real good player, had a fantastic game, and we led for 31 minutes and 55 seconds, and they got a putback. I think we were the 7th seed, Nora was the 2nd seed.
Right.
And then the other memory that I have was, well, two memories really from Nokomis. Braley lighting the gym up and then not scoring not taking a shot in overtime, and we lost to Ellsworth. And then the following year, I think we lost to Gardner, who went on to the state championship again in overtime. I guess it's coaching. They say when you lose games in overtime, it's coaching, or lack of. I guess
that's what the fans say. Always the coach's fault. That's what I always say. Okay, real quick here. This game here, Houlton girls looking impressive in the first half. Shot the ball real well. What do you think Old Town's going to have to do to get back in it?
Well, I think they're going to have to turn up their defensive intensity a little bit. I think they want to get the game going a little bit faster. Hitting the 3 at the buzzer was a big one. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when they come out. That should be a good momentum thing for Old Town. And they came back early from a 8 or 9 point lead to take the lead. And then they've got to stop streaks. I mean, Houlton's had a couple of streaks where Old Town didn't score and they scored 10 or so.
Right.
And you can't keep doing that and be successful. So the early part of the game, the third quarter, is going to be real instrumental in what's going to become the outcome.
Right. Well, listen, we really appreciate you being our Katahdin Trust halftime guest, and good luck today. Not too much luck, because I'm a little bit of a Shire fan. I'm not supposed to be. Just a little.
That's the way you should be.
Good luck
That's
today.
the way you should be.
Good luck
Thank
today.
you.
We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll bring it back on WHOU.
Welcome to Jerry's Food Store.
Katahdin Valley Health Center, or KVHC, is a network of 6 community health centers dedicated to providing affordable, comprehensive, and high-quality care to people of all ages and incomes. We accept all patients and insurances, including those who are uninsured or on main care. Our committed patient care team is here for you, offering an extensive range of services to provide you with quality health care. We're creating healthy communities starting with you. Call or visit our website today.
Madigan Healthcare Services provides a continuum of healthcare, from skilled nursing facility, rehab therapy, to home health care.
After 5 days in the hospital, they suggested that I come to the Madigan. The level of care, the service, the respect that they showed me, even the aftercare, everything about it was really excellent, and I feel healthy. So the services that I've received at the Madigan have enabled me to get back to those things that I really love to do.
A half left at a 31-21 game in our Katahdin Trust halftime show. Let's just real quick, we'll go over the scoring. Houlton was led by Mia and Olivia Henderson. Mia with 11, Olivia with 8. Houlton got decent balance. Becca Howe with 4, Abby Worthley with 2, Kennedy Buzzio with 2, Drew Warman with 2. And Old Town, they were led by Hannah Richards. She had 11 points. Maddie Emerson with the big 3 right before the end of the half. That kind of gave them a little bit of momentum. She had 6 points. Lexi Thibodeau with 2. Sydney Loring with 2. And neither team, really, Chris, with any kind of foul trouble. I don't believe anybody has over 1. I think Thibodeau has 2, and maybe Tegan Ewings has 2, but that's it.
That's it.
So not a lot of foul trouble here.
Not a lot of foul trouble. I was expecting to see more foul trouble, but it has not been that kind of a game so far. Defense has not been what we thought it was going to be from the very beginning, at least on the Old Town side. I think they're going to probably step it up in the second half. I think we're going to see them play the game that they want to play, and we're going to have to watch and see how Houlton responds to that. They've done great so far in the game.
Yeah, they're going to want to speed it up. That's a bad pass, a steal by Hannah Richards to start. She knocks down the layup, and that's not the way you want to start it if you're Houlton. You got to take care of the ball.
Right. That's that defense. They're being aggressive immediately on defense.
Too much space. Too much space.
Yep. Right up in the middle. Wow, how she came down with that and tried to get it back up, I'll never know. There were 3 green shirts, and she got the rebound, and the Shiretowners still have the ball. Looking to drive.
Good take by Abby Worthley.
She gets the foul.
Yeah, she attacked that closeout and gets to the foul line. And I said this before, and she missed the free throw, but typically makes most of her free throws. She's a kid that, when she was young, participated in the Elks hoop shoot a lot, and I think she won multiple times. times.
And there she goes again, putting another one through the hoop.
Puts Houlton back up 9. Rebound, Hannah Richards. Actually, over to Hannah Richards from Arsenault. Over to Sydney Loring.
Way outside the 3-point line. Kind of took a look at it, didn't want to do it. Couldn't pull the trigger. Taking it inside.
Good offer there by Hannah Richards. Couldn't quite knock it down. Back over to Lexi Thibodeau. She's looking to go left. Nice move there by Thibodeau. Got to take the left hand away from her. She's tough. That's the second time she's made that same move.
Not much you can do to defend against that. There's no place for you to go to stop it.
Ball goes over to Abby Worthley on the wing. Back out to Tegan Ewing. Swings it to Henderson, Olivia Henderson. Over to Mia Henderson in the corner.
Back to Olivia.
Yep.
And, yep.
Yep, good call. She got her feet going before the ball went down. Ended up taking steps. Ball goes over to Hannah Richards. She's going to bring it up over to Loring. She's going to swing it around to Lexi Thibodeau. Looking for Hannah. Tegan Ewing's working really hard defensively. That's a tough shot there. Same spot with a nice little left-handed finish.
Worthley got her hand on that ball, but it wasn't enough to keep it from going in. There's Worthley again.
Yep, that's great ball movement there. Worthley wide open. Houlton getting some pretty open shots.
That's been consistent right through the whole game, too.
Yeah.
And that's what's made the difference so far, because all Henderson shot, the 3-point shots are what's made the difference in this game. And there's a travel for you, and the ball caught up in the rim.
Yep, and let's see what they're going to do. Somebody going to have to help him out.
There we go. He's got a ball. Oh, strike two. There he goes.
Had trouble on that. Airballed it a couple times. There's a lot of pressure, though. A lot of people watching. Olivia Henderson bringing the ball up. Kicks it over to Worthley. Becca Howe with the jumper from the foul line. Nothing there. Good box out by Old Town. Ball goes to Hannah Richards. She's looking to push. Tegan Ewing does a nice job shutting her off. Over to Arison, over to Dan Boy down in the corner. Back out to Maddie Emerson. Nice take. Didn't get to it. Good rebound by Abby Worthley. Houlton looking to run.
Oh, good thought there.
Good thought. Yep. Threw it a little too close. Right down at her ankles. That's a tough catch there.
A tiny bit behind. Yeah.
Yep, tiny bit behind, exactly. Houlton showing a little bit of pressure. Doing a nice job defensively. Ball goes over to Hannah Richard. Yeah.
Yep.
She's getting hot, Lexi Thibodeau. That's 6 points for her in the quarter. And very confident looking shot there. Didn't even think twice, just knocked it down. Nice pass by Tegan Ewing.
Yeah, couldn't put it away. There's a foul underneath.
Tough one there, but she stayed with it. You got to knock down those layups.
Mm-hmm.
Tough when you miss those, but she did a good job staying with it, drawing the foul. Going to get a quick break here. That foul was on Maddie Emerson, just her first. Swinging the ball over to Mia Henderson with the three.
Oh.
Good rebound.
Good rebound underneath, yeah.
Doing a good job on the offensive glass. They're getting second shots.
Got her underneath. There's room to shoot, and it's thin. There's 2 points.
Nice drop step move by Mia Henderson. Beautiful.
If they can keep it underneath the hoop like that, they can score an awful lot of points.
Houlton back up 12. Tegan Ewing's doing pretty good. At that time, a little defensive mix-up.
Yeah.
Dodged the bullet. Richard got a wide open 10-footer, but missed it.
Sometimes you get a little too wide open and you overshoot. Holy cow, I got it easy. It's just too much.
Yeah, absolutely. Mia Henderson that time tried to go the hoop. Ball kind of squirted away. Drew Warman checking into the game for Abby Worthley.
Coyotes bringing the ball up.
Houlton going to stay man. Emerson bringing it up. Tegan Ewings went for the steal there. Didn't get to it. Ball goes to Emerson. Nice
she
take.
got by her.
That's a nice, beautiful move there by Maddie Emerson. Good left-handed take to the basket. You know, all of a sudden it's a 6-point game too. I think the score might be wrong. Not sure.
I think you might be right.
Or my math skills are. That's a possibility too. Good swing over to Olivia Henderson. She had the look, didn't knock it down. Houlton had a nice look again. Maddie Emerson bringing it up. There's another beautiful take by Lexi Thibodeau. She's just going to town. She's going left every time. You got to try to take that away. She took the hit that time and got the in one.
Right. Sherrytown has had a great defensive set right through the whole entire game. They've been really aggressive, really going after it. I don't know if they're getting a little bit tired. They've been working awful hard. Old Town starting to take advantage of some of the small breaks that they get, and they're taking advantage every time.
And Lexi Thibodeau can't finish the three-point play, but Sydney Loring with the offensive rebound kicks it out. Maddie Emerson had a great look, but left it short. Holt needs a bucket. They're going to get a quick timeout here.
I think it's a good idea.
It's going to be a 30, so we're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Welcome back to Alumni Gymnasium. Coach Sean Graham just brings his team out of a 30-second timeout. Going to be Houlton ball. Old Town done a nice job. They were down double figures. They've come storming back here, led by Lexi Thibodeau, who's got 8 points in the quarter. Down to a 4-point game, 37-33. Olivia Henderson bringing the ball up over to Tegan Ewings. Kennedy Buzzio with the high cut. Nothing there. Over to Tegan Ewings. Good look. Left it short. Not a bad look, though. Here comes Maddie Emerson pushing it up. Over to Maddie Arsenault. She smartly brings it out. Holt did a nice job shutting it off there. That's a good move there. I'll tell you, Lexi Thibodeau is going to work. 10 points for her in the quarter.
All this quarter, she's just throwing up left-hander after left-hander, and nobody to stop her.
One thing about basketball, you start making shots, your defense, it shouldn't be that way, but your defense just picks up.
Yeah.
Your energy level picks up, and it helps everything when you're making shots.
Right.
And you can see it in Old Town's demeanor, their body language, and their intensity level. They've really cranked it up a notch.
Right now in the first half, it seemed to float back and forth a little bit, and Houlton had the edge.
Houlton needs a bucket.
This half, it's looking a little different.
Great look there by Mia Henderson. Couldn't knock it down. Houlton needs to dig in and get a stop. Maddie Arsenault bringing it up. Over to Maddie Emerson. Over to Hannah Richards with a good cut. Had a great look. Couldn't knock it down. Beautiful cut, though. Good offense by Old Town there. Olivia Henderson pushing it up for Houlton.
Old Town fans are getting into it now. They're feeling that same energy.
Yep, good crowd here. They brought a good crowd today, Old Town.
They sure did.
Houlton had a great look there.
Yep, and the foul.
Nice play there by Tegan Ewings. Big bucket. Good battle on the offensive glass. That's a huge play by Tegan Ewings.
Right. She got her to back up and in there and the foul. It's a 3-point play if she gets the foul shot.
Tegan's first bucket of the game. She finishes, makes the free throw. Houlton goes back up 5. Oh, looks like Houlton switched to a 2-3 here for a few minutes.
That was from way downtown.
Yep, you're going to give up some threes when you play some zone like that. Rebound came to Olivia Henderson. Over to Drew Warman. Out to Becca Howe. Over to Olivia Henderson. Houlton running good offense, being patient. Drew Warman with the drive.
Right, all through the fouls. There's all kinds of hands on her. Just a question of which number do we say fouled her, because there was lots of hands on her.
And she's somebody, when she gets a little more confidence, just a freshman, she's going to be really tough.
She was playing varsity ball, I think, in 8th grade, if I remember correctly. She was doing some varsity stuff.
You're thinking of her sister. Her sister played varsity as an 8th grader at GHA. Going to give her 2 shots there. The Old Town fans are not very happy with that. She's going to get 2 out of that. She's a good free throw shooter, too, so now they're really not going to be happy. And I think they may have a case.
Yeah, well, that was, I didn't look like she was going up for a shot, but
you just have to be in the motion. It's tough to tell.
Right. She was definitely going for the shot.
I'm glad I'm not out there. She missed the second one, though. Houlton goes up 6.
You and I don't want to be referees.
No. I ref soccer. That's enough.
That's
I get
hard
enough grief in that.
Yeah.
Houlton.
Oh, big shot from outside.
Okay, one thing I like about Tegan Ewens, she is aggressive. Flew after that rebound and tied up with the girl and just ripped it.
Yeah,
that's
so
what
I'm
you
taking
want.
that. Yeah.
That's what you want. Houlton going to stay 2-3 here in the inbounds.
Possession arrow went for Old Town.
Into Loring. Kicks it over to Hannah Richard. Good deep by Drew Warman there. Kicks it out to Loring, over to Emerson. Back to Hannah Richards. Good take by Hannah Richards. Beautiful move. That's a great take. Pushes it down to 4 points.
That was all her because Houlton was playing excellent defense. They were everywhere they needed to be all the way through.
You might see Houlton. You might see Houlton go one shot here. They're going to now for sure. There's just a few seconds left here. They've had a hard time getting a good look at the end of quarters.
Ooh.
Long one by Drew Warman, not in. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's 41-37. We will be back right here at Alumni Gymnasium in 1 minute on WHOU.
Get a jump on your future by exploring your possibilities at Northern Maine Community College. The team of faculty and staff at NMCC will position you for a lifetime of success. With over 35 degree and certificate programs, including our newest offerings in water treatment technology, you will be amazed at how quickly your new skills will open a world of opportunity. Visit us online today at nmcc.edu. Northern Maine Community College. Succeed here.
Nortrax is your John Deere construction and forestry equipment dealer for the entire state of Maine. We stand ready to serve all your new and used heavy equipment needs. Count on Nortrax for 24-hour parts and service support and around-the-clock machine monitoring with JD Link. Our certified technicians and parts specialists alongside our product support technology reps are here to serve you. We stand ready as your John Deere construction and forestry equipment team in Maine.
To Alumni Gymnasium, where we are about to start the 4th quarter with Houlton leading 41-37. It's going to be their ball to start the 4th quarter.
Old Town made up a lot of ground in the 3rd quarter. They were 12 points or better behind to start the quarter, and they are closing in now.
And they're picking up the defensive intensity. The ball pressure is a little better here. Mia Henderson, long three.
She had all kinds of time to look. She set that shot up and took it with all kinds of confidence, and bang, 3 points.
Yep, that's a big shot. Gives Houlton a little momentum back, pushes that lead back up to 7. Houlton's going back to man. I think it's a good move. They played pretty good man, and Old Town was getting some open looks against the zone. Nice cut there.
And it's
got a good look.
It's going to be white ball. That was tapped out of her hands. It would have been her rebound, but pushed straight out of her hands.
And here comes some full court press. Talked to Coach Richards before the game, Old Town's coach, and she said they don't love to press because they foul a lot. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes for them. See if they can. They need to pick the tempo up. That's what they're trying to do, is speed the tempo up a little bit. They got a lot of athletes, so I bet they press pretty well.
Oh.
Yeah, little skip pass there. That was meant for Abby Worthley, just a little bit high and sailed into the first row. So you just got to shake that off and dig in on defense if you're Houlton.
Hey, even Tom Brady overthrows once in a while.
Once in a while. Let's hope he doesn't tomorrow. We need the number 2 seed.
Right.
Ball goes to Dan Boy out top, over to Emerson. Over to Hannah Richards. Good D there. That was actually Lexi Arsenal. Now back to Hannah Richards. Mia Henderson guarding her. Over to Loring.
Left that three-pointer out there to look, but
good board by Mia Henderson.
Mia, great board. Hard work under there. They're looking to go quick. The fast break, and it's in.
Can't do it much better than that, Chris. No. Ball didn't hit the floor there, and we're going to see Old Town get a timeout.
Yep, that's needed right now. They need a timeout. Houlton is starting to take over again. Got to settle these girls down and get it back.
I think it's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute on WHOU.
Pioneer Fiber to the Home is now available in Houlton, Sherman, Stacyville, Calais, and Baileyville. Streaming live events in high definition like high school basketball is best viewed with the most stable and fastest connections. Pioneer Broadband delivers state-of-the-art fiber directly into your home to handle all of your most demanding internet needs. Don't get left behind with slower technology. Get the fiber you need. Pioneer Broadband.
This is Ben Adams from Priority Auto Sales. Listen, I know you've been seeing a lot of these orange plates around town lately, and trust me, I'm not just paying people to drive around in our vehicles all day. Every day we're selling cars, trucks, and SUVs. Why? It's simple. Discounted prices up front, great selection, and low pressure sales. We're simply not playing the games. We really are creating a new way to shop for a used vehicle. Check us out at yourpriorityauto.com and like us on Facebook.
Memories that will last a lifetime. We hope to see you all in Bangor at tournament time.
You are live. Welcome back to Alumni Gymnasium. 6 minutes, 19 seconds. Houlton up 9 right now. Old Town bringing the ball up. Over to Lexi Thibodeau.
Oh, there's a steal. And a steal back, but travel.
Yep, tough travel there. Good defense for Houlton, though. Still plenty of time for Old Town. You don't need to game. You don't need to take too quick a shot. You want to speed the pace of the game up, force some turnovers. So you got to get good shots if you're Old Town. Ball goes to Sydney Loring. Over to Maddie Arsenault. Beautiful take there. Good move. She couldn't finish, so battles on the glass. Gets her own rebound. Nice back cut there by Sydney Loring.
And a foul.
One.
Basket's good with a foul, so she'll head up to the line.
Nice pass by Lexi Thibodeau and a good backdoor cut by Sydney Loring there. Big hoop for Old Town. Chance to cut it down to 6, 46-39. Chance to get it to 46-30. That foul is going to be on Abby Worthy, just her first. She makes a free throw, Sydney Loring does.
6-point game now.
Here comes some more pressure for Old Town. Let's see how Houlton handles it.
Typical press break.
Not a ton of pressure. It's kind of token. It's token. Once they get it in, they kind of just faded back. Houlton's done a good job when they've needed to answer. Ball goes over to Abby Worthy, out to Mia Henderson. Thought about it, but thought better of it. I think that was a good decision.
She was on her pretty quick.
Yep. Ball goes to Olivia Henderson. Houlton can be deliberate here. They don't need to force anything. They need to get what they want. Becca Howe with the foul line jumper. Good follow, but couldn't get there. Ball goes kicked ahead to Hannah Richards. Hannah Richards survey and see what she's got. And nice defense, and that's a really good shot by Claudia Damboy there.
A lot of nice touch on that, little spin, some English, and away it went.
That's her first bucket of the game. Skip past Abby Worthley.
Oh, all alone.
Great look. Just couldn't knock it down. Nothing wrong with that take, though.
No.
Good job. Good hustle down the court by Damboy. Couldn't knock down the layup, though. Tough miss there. That's a big bucket.
She was all alone, too. There was nobody. Nobody.
Yep, Houlton's going to get a timeout. Tegan Ewan picked the ball up in a kind of a bad spot. Not a bad timeout by Coach Graham. It's going to be 60. So we're going to take it right here with them on WHOU. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is Ben Adams from Priority Auto Sales. Listen, I know you've been seeing a lot of these orange plates around town lately, and trust me, I'm not just paying people to drive around in our vehicles all day. Every day we're selling cars, trucks, and SUVs. Why? It's simple. Discounted prices up front, great selection, and low pressure sales. We're simply not playing the games. We really are creating a new way to shop for a used vehicle. Check us out at yourpriorityauto.com and like us on Facebook. Priority Auto Sales, Route 1 in Houlton.
The S.W. Collins Company is the only Makita Pro Center in Maine, which means we have access to all the latest tools that Makita has to offer. Our factory-trained employees are ready to make sure that you have the right tool for any project. With over 180 tools, Makita has the largest cordless offering with a single battery platform in the industry. And don't forget, we are also a Makita authorized service dealer. For sales, service, and the largest selection of quality Makita tools, go where the builders go, the S.W. Collins Company.
Where it's 46-42 with 4 minutes 35 seconds left. Holt's going to be inbounding the ball on the sideline. Ball comes into Drew Warman, who checked into the game. Old Town getting out and extending a little.
Oh, kicked the ball.
Yep. Drew Warman looking to penetrate there. They had a mismatch. Houlton's going to get it back and down on the baseline now. So see if Coach Graham's got any good inbounds plays up his sleeve. He typically has a bunch. Into Drew Warman. Over to Olivia Henderson. Back over to Drew. Good defense there by Maddie Arsenault.
Tipped away. Yep. Hustle, hustle, hustle. That's what she's all about. Still at it.
It's going to be a foul on Hannah Richards. Not much of a foul there.
No, but it was. It was, you know, could have let it go, but, you know, it was a foul.
And Abby Worthley checking back into the game for Drew Warman. They run the reverse. They've ran that play a lot over the years. Had a steal, didn't get it. That's how you know it's your day. They defend a play. The Houlton runs all the time. And ball ends up in Mia Henderson's hands for her 5th 3 of the game. That's a big one.
That was a big one.
Sydney Loring with the nice step through. Good follow by Sydney. Couldn't quite knock it down. Abby Worthley with the good rebound.
And underneath, they got it under. Oh, there's the foul.
Yep, good run by Becca Howe. You got to love getting up and down the court. There's nothing that says, if you beat your player down the court, you open up so many things, not just for yourself. It puts so much pressure on the defense. Put your head down and run as hard as you can and get to that scoring area. And that's what Becca Howe did there. Gets 2 out of it. She misses the first one. Houlton up 7, 49-42 with 3:48 left. Becca Howe lining up for the second one. Knocks it down. So Houlton goes up 8. Here comes Hannah Richards pushing it up. I think Houlton's gone into a 1-2-2 here. Ball goes to Sydney Loring. Back over to Maddie Emerson. Swinging to Hannah Richards. That's a long one. Nothing there. Rebound Mia Henderson. Kicks it ahead. Tiggy Ewens was thinking about throwing the skip over to Becca Howe. Chose not to. Ended up shuffling her feet, and the ball goes back over to Old Town.
It's that one step gets them every time.
Yeah, little shuffle there.
Yeah.
That's a tough spot to catch the ball, too. There's a lot of the lines are defenders as well. Good movement inside by Lexi Thibodeau, who's torn it up in the second half. That's a big bucket for her. Cuts it down to 6. Old Town picking them up man-to-man. Ball goes to Olivia Henderson. Over to Tegan Ewings. Houlton running dribble drive. Back to Abby Worthley. Over to Tegan Ewings. Old Town they've looked confused a little bit on defense a couple times. Sydney Loring with the nice rebound. Over to Lexi Thibodeau, pushing it up with that left-handed move. Nothing there. Good D by Mia Henderson. She's going to be fouled by Lexi Thibodeau.
Very physical underneath the hoop right there. Old Town definitely trying to step up their game. They know that they only got a couple of minutes left in order to make up the points that they're down, and it's going to be close. And so your fouls are going to come a little bit more often now.
Yeah, that's 5 fouls on Lexi Thibodeau. I don't know. I missed the fact that she had 4. That's a huge play in the game because she has played great in the second half.
Right.
She's had 12 buckets,
right,
points in the second half.
That's a lot of points. And then you sit somebody like that on the bench with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left and down the way that they're down right now.
Really has been their primary scoring option. Mia Henderson, good free throw shooter. She's 3 for 3 in the game. Pushes that lead up to 7 for Houlton. Still all kinds of time for Old Town. You don't want to get good shots. You got to push it up and get good looks every time. Mia Henderson misses the second one.
That was a steal, then not a steal. And around on the outside, looking for the shot, but they got to get one off quick. They can't wait too awful long. Wide open. Almost.
Good hustle there by Maddie Emerson. Sneaks in the backside for the rebound. And that's going to be a block and foul on Olivia Henderson against Hannah Richards. Ball's going to be down on the baseline.
Can't be moving when they're dribbling into you, or you're gonna draw the foul every time.
You have to have good defensive position established. Let's see what Old Town runs here. Looks like Houlton, I'm trying to figure out, I think they've gone back to man. They have.
Yep, it's back to a man-to-man.
Ball goes to Hannah Richards. That's a long one. Looked like it was going to be good. Tegan Ewings with the rebound, back to Olivia Henderson. Good decision there by Tegan Ewings. The clock's your friend now, Chris. If you're Houlton, you want to get good shots. You want to either get fouled or get a layup.
Right, because you got 2 minutes left and so many points up. Wait, take your time and get the absolute guaranteed 2 points at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's the foul you knew was coming.
Yep.
Put them on the line. Hopefully you'll get the ball back and you'll be able to run down and score some points. But time is running out as we speak.
Yeah, down to 147. Houlton probably took about 20 seconds or so off there. That's going to send Olivia Henderson to the line. Still just a 1-and-1. Big difference when you get to 10. That 2-shot foul helps. A lot more pressure with the 1-on-1. And she missed it. Ball rebound to Sydney Loring. Sydney over to Maddie Arsenault. Over to Maddie Emerson. Kicks it to Hannah Richards. Hannah with the nice left-handed move. That's a good move. Not able to make the shot, though. Rebound, Tegan Ewings.
And you got the foul.
Yep, that foul's going to be on Claudia Damboy. It's going to send Tegan Ewings to the line. That's 9 fouls. So at this point, Houlton's going to have a great chance to win it on the line. Tegan Ewing's typically a pretty good free throw shooter. 1 for 1 on the day. She's got a 1-and-1 here. Big one, obviously.
Yep. Bang.
First one's good. If you're Houlton, you just want to be sound on defense. You don't need to gamble and make steals. You just make them take tough shots and get a hand up. Don't foul, especially on threes.
Getting both those foul shots in helps a lot. Puts a little cushion in there for you.
Yep. Over to Hannah Richards with a long one.
She got some D on her.
Good play by Sydney Loring. Sneaking in the backside, going for the tip. That's going to send her to the line.
Houlton still aggressive defensively.
Yep, nice play by Sydney Loring there.
Can't really fault her for that.
No. Well, better than letting her have a layup, because otherwise she probably gets a layup.
Yep.
Sydney makes the first one. Big foul shot.
Right.
Cuts it to 8.
45 to 53. 53 to 45.
Look for Old Town to press here if she makes a free throw. She's not able to do so, though.
Looks like they're pressing anyway.
Yep. Good skip pass there by Tegan Ewings. Took the easy one.
There's the foul.
Yep. That foul's going to go against Maddie Arsenault, and that's going to send Drew Warman to the line for 2. Houlton up 8 with 1:06 left. In great shape. Good hit there by Drew Warman. Pushes him up 9. Pushes him up 10. Houlton going to get a quick timeout.
10 points going to be pretty tough to make that up.
Absolutely. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them. We're going to bring it back in 60 seconds on WHOU.
It's never too early to start planning for your future, whether that means protecting your family with life insurance, college planning, or starting to save for retirement. I want to help you get started.
Regardless of your age, it's important to start planning for your financial future now. And as you inch closer to retirement, it's important for you to protect your assets, your retirement income, and your family.
Thompson Hamel has many tools available to help you chart your course on your financial roadmap. Thompson Hamel, LLC. Your family, your future.
Tired of the same old boring meals? Try something new this week. TNT Takeout at 69 High Street in Houlton has what you're looking for.
And believe me, the name doesn't lie. The food is dynamite. Every pizza is loaded with lots of gooey cheese and delicious toppings, from traditional pepperoni to barbecue chicken combination to vegetarian pizza or all meat.
You can grab their specials or enjoy salads to food off the grill, Mexican seafood, and hot or cold subs. TNT Takeout, the convenience store that has it all.
Call 521-5250.
Welcome back to Alumni Gymnasium with Houlton with a 10-point lead with 1:06 left. Hannah Richards with the ball for Old Town, looking to bring it up and get something on the board quick. Houlton playing man.
1 minute.
You got 1 minute. Back to Hannah Richards, into Sydney Loring, kicks it out. Maddie Emerson with the three, doesn't knock it down. That's going to be a foul on Hannah Richards. She's going to send Olivia Henderson to the line for 2 shots.
Not wasting any time getting that foul. If Houlton gets the ball, they're going to foul him. Boom.
Yep, absolutely. Stop that clock.
Trouble is, you're sending some free throw shooters to the line who can shoot free throws.
Yeah, they've done a decent job in the fourth quarter. They're 6 out of 9 so far. That's 6 out of 10 right there. That's not terrible. It's decent. We'd like to have it up around 70% if you could, but 60's not bad. Missed them both. Hannah Richards pushing it up for Old Town. Over to Maddie Emerson. Back to Richards. They're going to get a shot up quick. Good D by Drew Warman. Back to Maddie Emerson. Long one for Emerson. That's a way downtown. That'd be a 4-pointer, and Old Town going to get a quick timeout.
33.7 seconds left.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take it with them on WHOU.
From kitchen excellence to building damage, owning your own restaurant comes with a lot of liabilities.
Among drivers, vehicles, and business property, there's a lot of exposure.
If our equipment fails, we know United Insurance has us covered.
For us, finding the right words for marketing campaigns is simple. Finding the right insurance is not. That's why it's nice to know United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
The United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
Welcome back to Alumni Gymnasium. 33.7 seconds left. Houlton with a 7-point lead. Old Town going to come out and press here. If you're Old Town, Chris, you're looking to get a 5 count here or a quick foul, stop the clock immediately. If you're Houlton, you just don't want to turn it over. You want to get it in. They got a trap. Olivia Henderson with the trap, stepped on the line.
Oh, see that? They got it going their way. Don't know if they've got enough time to make up all those points, but that's what they wanted to have happen for sure.
That's a big turnover there. You got to get a stop here if you're Houlton. Make him take a tough shot. No easy layups and no quick baskets, if you can help it. Hannah Richards with the long one short. Mia Henderson with the big rebound.
There's the foul.
Yep.
Knew it was coming. 24.6 seconds left in the game.
I thought that one was going. Actually, it was lined up, but it was short.
Yeah,
Mia Henderson going to the line for 2 shots. Mia's had a great game. She has 20 points. This would be working on 22 here if she makes these free throws.
No,
kiss of death. Kiss of death.
They're getting cold from the line now. When we said they were doing really great, it got stone cold.
Yeah, they hit about 4 in a row, and I think they've missed 4 or 5 in a row now.
Here's one.
Mia Henderson with the rebound again.
There's the foul again.
Yep, Sydney Loring with another foul. So this is a big win for the Shires.
It is.
Barring an 8-point play with 18 seconds, this is a monster win. This Old Town team is, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Well, we know that they are, and they're already looked at by just about everybody in the state as being one of the top teams. They're in the playoffs. They're going to be in the playoffs. Simple.
Houlton has beaten some teams that, like MDI and Ellsworth, that are going to win a lot of games.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
And now throw this one on there. Central Aroostook is going to win a bunch of games. Mia Henderson makes the second free throw, pushes that lead up to 9. Long one for Hannah Richards. She left it short. Mia Henderson with the rebound, and Mia Henderson's going to be fouled again by Sydney Loring.
Yeah, 10.3 seconds left. This one's in the books.
Yep, it is. It is.
Got to give me credit for trying and right to the last minute and not giving up, but this one's done. The goose is cooked.
Let me get some subs coming in for Houlton.
Yeah.
Mia Henderson buries the first one.
They want to get in. I don't blame them.
Sure.
I'll be jumping in too.
Yep, 4 of them are coming in. You got 1 at the table still for Mia.
She puts that last one in. Little icing on the cake. .5 seconds left. Houlton ball.
Yeah, you're probably not going to see him foul here. They're going to get back.
Just hold on to it.
That's it. Houlton with the win, huge win here, 59-48. We're going to take a quick break and bring it back for the Pat's Pizza post-game show on WHOU. We'll be back in 2 minutes on WHOU.
White Smiles Family Dentistry realizes that life gets busy. We have locations in Presque Isle and Fort Fairfield to better accommodate your busy schedule. If you need to see a dentist but don't want to wait months for an appointment, then call White Smiles Family Dentistry. We are always accepting new patients and can accommodate you as quickly as possible. We offer the area's most complete dentistry, including implants, extractions, root canals, and implant retained dentures, which saves you from trips downstate or transfers to another dental office. Don't wait months to see your dentist. Call White Smiles Family Dentistry today.
Don't get flush-traded. Get Rick Hannigan Plumbing and Heating to handle all your pipes. Master Plumber Rick is ready to get your pipes back in action. Give Rick a call today at 538-7131 and like him on Facebook.
Scoville Building Supplies may be a little store, but it's a whole lot more. You can find most anything you need at Scoville Building Supplies: plumbing, painting, lumber, windows, or doors. Everything you will need for your construction, remodeling, updating, or building. Call Scoville Building Supplies today at 425-3192. We all know a Aroostook County winter isn't much fun, but it can be with the right equipment. Houlton Tire Company at 76 Myrna Street is your boss plow dealer and carries the King of Snow Aaron snowblowers. Full service department with parts in stock.
Steelstone Industries in Houlton is your location for gravel, salt, sand, paving, and plowing. Groundwork materials of all kinds and equipment to move it. We now offer heavy equipment and truck repair at our shop on 289 Station Road in New Limerick. Call Steelstone Industries at 532-2675.
At Gymnasium, it's time for the Pizza Hut post-game report, and Rob has Mia Henderson right down on the court. Now we're going to take it down to him in just a second. Rob, you are on.
Thanks, Chris. I'm over here with a happy Mia Henderson. Not nervous. She's an old vet at this. This is her second interview. Mia, great job. This Old Town team, a lot of people pencil them in as one of the favorites. What did he say to you before the game, coming into this game, Coach Graham?
So we were focusing a lot on our defense because we knew they could shoot, we knew they could drive. So we all needed to just focus a lot on defense.
How good did it feel? You had this little run where you had 11 points in about probably 4 minutes. You were feeling pretty hot, pretty confident at that point?
I felt great, honestly. Like, I knew they were a great team, and I really just wanted to beat them.
Made a little run at you in the fourth quarter, but I really thought you kind of buckled down on defense. What was he saying to you? Took a couple timeouts. What did Coach Graham say to you on the bench?
Focus and not to rush anything. There's no need to rush anything, so just slow it down and, you know.
I really love you guys are kind of locked in on offense now. I love how you're sharing the ball. Everybody seems to be unselfish. Doesn't seem like anybody cares who scored.
Yeah, we're playing great as a team, I think. Everyone's scoring consistently, and I'm really proud of everyone.
Well, listen, great job. Thank you for being our Pat's Pizza post-game guest. Here's a pizza for you. Don't eat them all at once. You're getting a lot of these pizza cards. Don't eat them all at once. Chris, we'll go back to you.
All right, thank you very much. We've got lots of scores to go over. We've got another whole game going to be happening here in just a couple of minutes. The Old Town Coyote boys and the Houlton Shire Towner boys will be playing varsity ball. We're going to be getting back to that in just a couple of minutes. We'll send it back to the station for just a few commercials, and as soon as that break is over, we'll come back and we'll talk to you a little bit more. We'll look at about 3 minutes. We'll be right back. We're at 100.1 FM, WHOU.
For drivers from Patton to Bangor and everywhere in between, buying from Thornton Brothers is a rewarding experience.
If you're looking for a new Ram pickup, Thornton Brothers is definitely the dealership you want to visit.
Enjoy Employee Pricing Plus on select new 2019 and 2020 Ram trucks at the Big Finish event at Thornton Brothers. Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
At the Maine Baseball Academy, our top priority is to create an experience of advanced learning and skill development for all ages. The YMCA indoor turf facility has many resources that we use to our advantage while developing young athletes. Our top-tier coaching staff includes Director of Operations Ryan Lincoln and John Fry, Searsport District High School, Cody Collins, Bangor Christian Schools, and Cam Archer, Old Town High School. Follow us on Facebook at Maine Baseball Academy or call today for more information.
This is Neil. Can I help you? You're where? I'll be right there. What'd you guys do?
Giving steals.
That's all you did?
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
I guess there is something wrong with giving away steals.
Still, this 2016 CRV SC now only $17,995.
I don't know why.
They were good steals.
Lincoln Power Sports is the leading ATV, snowmobile parts, accessories, and outdoor equipment dealer in Lincoln. Whether you're looking for the latest new products from BRP, Can-Am, Skidoo, or today's best clothing and accessories, we've got it. It's no wonder riders and customers trust Lincoln Power Sports for ATV and snowmobile service and installation of parts and accessories. Stop by our store or browse our extensive online catalog from anywhere in the world. Call 207-794-8100. We would love to hear from you.
Aroostook Limousines and Ace Rent-A-Car get you there in style. Aroostook Limousines has 8 and 12 passenger limousines and a 20 passenger party bus for evenings out, proms, weddings, birthdays, concerts, whatever the celebration. Travel anywhere in-state. And Ace Rent-A-Car specializes in insurance rentals and has locations in Presque Isle, Houlton, and Patton at Savage Paint and Body. Ace offers everything from compact cars to vans. Ace Rent-A-Car. We do it right and we make it easy. Reach both businesses at 768-7368.
Hello, this is Tony Bowers at Bowers Funeral, and we want to wish good luck to all area basketball teams, boys and girls, as you strive for the gold ball at the end of the season. We are proud to be a part of your communities and our family serving your family since 1900. Good luck, play hard, and above all, be good sportsmen.
Where we are doing the Josh McLaughlin pregame show for the Old Town boys, Houlton boys. Big win for the Lady Shires. We'll close that one out first. Great job. Mia Henderson led the way. Let's go through the scoring here real quick. She had 23 points. Drew Warman with 5 points. Nice game for Drew. Tegan Ewing, 7 points. Livy Henderson with 8 big points in the first half. Kennedy Buzzio with 2. Abby Worthley with 6. And Becca Howe with 7. Great team win for Houlton. Old Town, they were led by Lexi Thibodeau. She had 14 big points, and tough break for Lexi. She fouled out. Hannah Richards had 15 points. Sydney Loring with 6 points. Claudia Dambo with 6 points, and Maddie Emerson with 8 points. So tough loss for them. Huge win for the Lady Shires, and I'm sure, I don't know if they play down there, but if they do, I'm sure Old Town will be ready. Certainly, and I don't necessarily think that was a result that they expected. So let's move it over here to the girls' game, the boys' game now. Old Town boys 3-2 on the year. Pretty solid team, very young coach. Garrett Libby's their coach. A great kid, really good ball player when he played. Just graduated a few years ago. Could really shoot the ball and score the ball. They have started out 3-2 with wins. They've got a win over Orono, win over Waterville, and a win over. They beat Orono. They beat Waterville. They lost to Presque Isle. They lost to Herman. Pretty decent team. Shire's probably the favorites in this one. The Shire boys. A good start to the season for them. They haven't played for a while. They haven't played since last Saturday against at Ellsworth. A really nip and tuck game. Didn't get a chance to call that one, but I watched a lot of it. Too much Jackson Curtis for Houlton. Jackson Curtis really kind of went off late in the game. Tough. He's one of the best players in the Big East. He's a difficult matchup for anybody. Houlton had a hard time keeping him away from the foul line and keeping him away from the basket at the end of the game. But they were right in that game, right up until the end. And this is a big game. This is one of those games that's a swing game. Old Town's a team that 3-2, 3 wins already to their credit, and they're probably going to win at least 7 or 8 games. I haven't looked at schedules to kind of analyze things, but I think their other win was against Dover, and Dover's got a couple wins. So, we'll see how things turn out. This Old Town team coming in here trying to knock off the Shires. This is a tough place to play for teams to come up here. Especially these teams are not used to playing in this gym. This is a nice home court advantage for us. Got a great student cheering section here. Typically, a lot of times the band is here, and our band is best band in the land.
It
I really think
has
that.
been
Chris rejoined me here.
Yeah.
And a great band. I don't know. Were you in the band?
I was in
probably,
the band.
You probably
I
in the band.
Hoops.
I didn't have any talent, so I wasn't in the band. I don't know. I could have maybe banged on a drum if they would.
That's what I did.
Did you do that?
Yeah,
that's what they do with the
drum.
no talent guys. No offense. I'm just kidding you.
Yeah, that's all
actually,
right.
you probably have to have a lot of talent to play the drum. But no, our band is awesome. It's such a good atmosphere in this gym when the band gets cranking. And I remember what I remember about you, because you were a few years ahead of me. I don't want to age you.
Well, you won't.
Just a couple, just a few. I remember you as a soccer player.
Yeah, I played soccer.
Yep, and I remember your brother as a soccer player.
He was really good.
Yeah, he was great. One of the best soccer players in the history of Houlton. One of the nicest guys.
Yep, agreed.
Yep,
He
really
may be
good
watching
soccer player.
tonight. You never know.
Yeah. Well, you want to give him a shout out? Feel free.
Hello to Kimball. Kimball, how are you doing,
yes.
buddy?
Good, excellent guy too. Always one of the nicest guys that really I ever knew. So,
of course, his wife was Bucky Dunn. His Bucky Dunn.
Yep, a great player. I grew up one street over from her, and really one of the really early basketball stars.
Right.
I mean, there was people before her, but she was one of the first ones in the start of Coach Donato's dynasty, and she was a key player in that. Just a really, really good basketball player. Went on to be, I think she played college basketball too at Springfield, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty good. You got to be pretty good to play college basketball.
Yep. She's coached many basketball teams since then too.
Yep.
Very successful school teacher. She's there's a lot. Both of those guys very, very successful.
Yeah.
Outside of Houlton.
Yeah, for sure. So this game here, in the pregame before we started the girls' game, I talked to Garrett Libby, Old Town's coach. They like to play man. They like to get up and down. I think Houlton's a little bit bigger. I don't see a ton of size on that Old Town team. Houlton certainly got some athletes. Keegan Gentle leading the Big East in just about everything. He's leading in scoring. He's up there in rebounds. He's up there in assists. He's up there in steals. He's kind of an all-everything. He's just had a tremendous year. Played great here against Caribou. That was some fun basketball that night. That was a
game.
Yep, game that could have gone either way. Caribou's a load. I'll tell you, Caribou could put 5 kids out there, very well coached, and they all can score the ball. They all can handle the ball. They all can pass the ball. Very unselfish. They're a really good team. And Houlton took them, I wouldn't say to the wire, but took them a long ways. And so if you're the Shires, you want to get enough points to avoid a playoff game and not have to play a prelim. Nobody ever wants to play a prelim. I've never had a coach say to me, oh, yeah, I want to play the prelim. Because that prelim, it can scare you to death. When I was at Hodgson, we had a team that was 18-0, a very good team, and we played a prelim and played pretty well in the first half, and we were ahead by like 2 points, and it was against Howland, and I was scared to death. And we won the game, but it was a close game, and you just don't know. Even if you host that prelim, bad things can happen. So you want to get enough points to stay away from that if you're Houlton. And they've got BAPS